Hey everybody, welcome back to the Armed Scotsman. Today on the table we have the Springfield Echelon Comp. Let's get this one going. Alright folks, as I said, we have the Springfield Echelon Comp here, and I am down at Ready Gunner in Orem, Utah again, so thank you for these guys for hosting me. Check these guys out. They have a massive selection of firearms for sale, and then they have their awesome ranges as well, so check these guys out. So as I said, we have the Springfield Echelon Comp. I have reviewed the non-comp before, and I really like this pistol. So, how do I feel about this one? Let's find out. All right, let's take a close look up of the Springfield Echelon Comp. We have the non-comp here, and I'll just show you kind of the differences. Not that there's much in just a second. Actually, let's start at the mags. If your state allows it, it will come with a 17-round and a 20-round mag. You can see this is obviously the extended one. They are metal mags. They are very nice and work very good. No problems with them. All right, let's go to the bottom here. Start at the bottom and make our way up. So here is your mag well. So it's slightly flared, not crazily flared, but it's slightly flared. You can change these back straps. It does come with multiple back straps, so you can get a comfortable grip, whatever feels good to you, like small, medium, and large. I'm not sure what grip is on here at the moment, but I can tell you what, it feels fantastic in hand. I shoot a lot of Glocks. That's kind of what I own. That may be changing. These feel phenomenal in hand, so much better. And again, I'm just going to compare it to the Glock, so much better than the Glock. That's a really nice fit. Big fan. Got some nice kind of texturing all the way around here, as you can see. Makes it pretty grippy if your hands are a little sweaty. It's not super abrasive, but it's definitely abrasive enough, so you can definitely get a good grip on that gun. You have your mag release right here, and you can see it's got a little bit of texturing right there, and texturing up here if you're a right-handed shooter, for your thumb to rest and your index finger to rest on this side. Obviously, if you're a lefty, vice versa. The other thing about the mag release right here is it is ambidextrous, which is really nice, and it's pre-installed ambidextrous, so that's great, again, if you're a left-handed shooter. Very nice, right out of the box for you guys. All polymer lower, 1913 pick rail right here, as you can see. Attach whatever lights you need. Let's go to the trigger. I have my trigger scale here in a second. I'll probably just roll in the weight of the trigger pull, but let's just show you it. So obviously there's no external safety on this. It's on the trigger right here, that safety blade. So if you're pulling on either side of that trigger, it will not go off. You've got to depress that safety right there, so you can get that light right for you guys. So yep, pull that safety in, pull your trigger back, a little bit of take up, not much. You're at the wall. Really nice break. That's a really nice trigger on especially a striker fire gun. Let's start the reset, a little bit of let out. It was audible. It could do with being a little more tactile, but it definitely pushes my finger out though. So it's a great trigger, like night and day difference. And again, I'm going to compare it to a Glock stock trigger. Night and day difference, so much better. That is a nice trigger. Very impressive. Okay, moving up. You have your kind of rest right here again. So this is just obviously they're on. It's kind of have one right here too, but it's so they're a little different on these sides here if you're lefty. But right-handed shooter, my thumb obviously goes there, and then my thumb rests on those, so I can get a really good push down on that gun to stop that muzzle rise. And they don't stick out very much, just a little bit. But again, nice texturing. I definitely can get my thumb on there to get a really good grip. So really smartly designed. I really like that. You have your slide catch and release right here. That again is ambidextrous. Fantastic. So very nice. Bit of a beaver tail right here. Again, get a really good grip on that gun. Moving up to the slide, you got some nice deep serrations in here and cutouts. So you can really, they're very positive, very easy to get a grip of. They're good. Then they have their optics cut right here. Now it's the same on this non-comp version, so I'll take this off. So I'll just switch them here, right? So you guys can see. It is the same optics mounting system. So you can see here, it is designed to take multiple different systems, so you can not have to put like an adapter plate on there, so your optic can sit lower, and to co-witness with your sight. So you might not even need to change your sights out. Hopefully it would co-witness, and that is a deep cut. I mean, that's down far. So it's an excellent mounting system as well. This gun, it's so feature rich, it's absolutely stupid, especially for the price point. Anyway, so that is under there. Let's go to the sights. You have a high-vis night sight at the front, and you have the U-shaped at the back, like so. They're definitely decent sights. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the U, but I'm not against it either. And that high front vis sight is nice. I like that a lot. Overall, I probably wouldn't personally change the sights. But maybe that's just me. Again, it's just personal preference, right? On this side, I forgot to mention, you do have that slight ledge right here. So if you're a lefty, you can still get a bit of a grip. And I don't even know how. I've never really practiced left-handed, but anyway, as you can see. But you could do that on the other side. Anyway, back to the slide. You've got some, obviously, engravings right here with the logo in there. Moving it down to the comp, you can see it's cut out right here. And it does make a difference, but we'll come to that in a second. So these are both the full sizes, and you can see they're the exact same size gun. It's just that this one has had the slide cut and the barrel cut for that compensator to go in there. So anything that fits, like holster-wise, it fits the exact same one. So you have to worry about changing it or anything like that. All right, now just like the original non-comped Echelon, the serialized part is the trigger housing chassis inside, okay? And so you can see right here that it has a cutout in the frame. Let me just see if I can get a better angle of that. So inside here, obviously this goes all the way through to the chassis of the trigger grip on both sides. And so what happens is the lower is not the serialized part, which it normally is, right? So you can pop off the slide, pop a couple of pins, and pull out the chassis of the pistol, essentially, and that part is your serialized part. So you can stick that in any other gun. So if you have different size echelons or something like that, you can just kind of switch it around. So that, just so a heads up, that part inside is your serialized number, not the lower. So anyway, moving on. The overall barrel in here is 4.5 inches. And it is hammer forged steel, again, which is a really nice upgrade. The overall length of this gun is 8 inches, and the overall height is 5.5 inches with a flush fit mag. And then if you have the extended mag in there, it's going to be about 6.5 inches. So it does add quite a bit of length if you're adding the extender in there. The width is about 1.2 inches also. So to give you some dimensions, the weight with a flush fit mag empty is 24 ounces. Actually, we're just going to say it's about 24 ounces for both mags in there unloaded. It's about 24 ounces as well. So we've got those specs out of the way. All right, to take this down, you're going to pull the slide back, lock it back in place. This is actually a takedown lever along with your thumb rest. Actually, that would make sense why it's not on that side. So you're going to push that down. It's like so, very reminiscent of like a SIG and a lot of other firearms out there to take down, which is very simple. From there, you're just going to pull that slide forward and slide it off like so. So this is your lower, and you can see there. And here is your upper, or your slide. Here's your captured guide rod and spring. And let's take a look at the barrel. This is your barrel with that comp in there. Very nice. Okay. And that is the inside, if I can get the light right, that is the inside of the gun. This has been shot quite a fair amount, but it's still looking very nice in the inside. Very nice. And then just put it back together, just go in reverse. Okay, so we're back together. Let's talk about shooting it. How did I feel like it compared to the non-comp version? Excellent. I already really like the Echelon. This for me, with that compensator in front, definitely helped with the recoil, that muzzle flip, kept me on target. So very impressed, really smooth shooter. Zero hiccups, and I probably went through at least 200 rounds with this gun. I had no problems with it. I really like this gun, to say the least. Okay, now that you know that I really like both of these, which one would I choose? I mean, obviously it's up to you. I think I would go with the compensated version just because I feel like it does help with the muzzle rise. That makes it a little flatter shooting. And overall, I mean, they're both fantastic. Both have been great. I actually shot this one again to see, just to compare, you know, did the comp really help? And it did. I mean, it's not like a massive difference, but it is noticeable. So anyway, both excellent. Highly recommend both. But yeah. All right, folks, that is it from me. If you have any questions, any comments, please ask below. Happy to help out wherever I can. And that's it. Until next time, I'll catch you later.